Welcome back, travel enthusiasts. In today's video, we're taking you on a captivating journey through the vibrant and things to do in Italy. In this video, I'll be sharing our top 10 things to do in Italy. From stunning beaches to historic landmarks, Italy has it all. So, if you're planning your next adventure or just looking to explore from the comfort of your home, you've come to the right place. But before we dive into this top 10 list, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our exciting travel content. Let's get started. Number 10, Rome, the capital. I will start this guide of the best things to do in Italy with the capital, Rome. The Eternal City attracts millions of tourists every year, but despite what you might think, it isn't the most touristic city of the country. Florence and Venice both attracts more international visitors. Rome is a beautiful city, with the added advantage of being very easy to visit on foot. It's full of ancient monuments, beautiful squares and museums. Here are the must-see. The Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, Piazza Navona. If you are visiting Rome, you should also go to the Vatican City. Don't miss the following. St. Peter's Square, St. Peter's Basilica, the world's largest basilica, the Sistine Chapel and Michelangelo's major work, The Last Judgment, and all Vatican museums. Number 9, Florence, the art city. Florence, undoubtedly the most beautiful city of Tuscany, is home to numerous museums and Renaissance palaces. The cultural heritage is immense. Half Italian works of art are located in Florence. No wonder why it's one of the most visited cities in Italy along with Venice. So will you be one of the 15 million tourists that will visit the city this year? Must-see places in Florence. The Duomo, the Uffizi Gallery and its famous paintings, the Basilica San Miniato al Monte, from which you will have a panoramic view over Florence. A tip, go there for sunset. Piazza della Signoria, a Real open-air museum. Cupola del Brunelleschi, climb 400 steps for a 360-degree view of Florence. Remember to book your tickets in advance to avoid the queue. Number 8, Pisa. When you hear about Pisa, the first thing that comes to your mind is probably the famous Leaning Tower, the symbol of the city. However, there are also other things to see in the city, so you can easily spend a full day in town. The Piazza dei Miracoli is the touristic heart of the city. All the famous monuments of Pisa are located there. The Tower of Pisa, with its €20 entrance fee, it can be a surprising price. The Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption, the Baptistry of St. John of Pisa, the monumental cemetery Camposanto, La Piazza dei Cavalieri, a small typical Italian square with fewer tourists, Borgo Stretto, shopping hotspot, an ideal place to eat or have a drink in one of the numerous restaurants. Number 7, Venice, the romantic city. Venice is one of the most touristic cities in Europe, a great choice if you want to spend a weekend or more in Italy. With its numerous canals and its famous gondola rides, it's also the perfect destination for a romantic stay. The Venice Carnival takes place every year in February and attracts tourists from all over the world. If you don't mind the crowds, it can be a good time to visit the city. The places to visit in Venice. St. Mark's Square, heart of the city and Pigeons area. St. Mark's Basilica and its golden mosaics. The Ducale Palace. The Bridge of Sighs, Venice's famous bridge. The islands of Murano, world famous for glassmaking, and Burano with its typical colorful houses. Number 6, the Cinque Terre. This guide of the best places to visit in Italy wouldn't be complete without mentioning the Cinque Terre, 5 stunning cliffside villages overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. You have probably already seen pictures of them. These spectacular colorful towns are amongst the most famous sights of Italy. Cinque Terre villages are located close to each other. To visit them, you have 3 choices. Do the hiking trail that connects them, but be careful, depending on the season, some of them might be closed. The routes between each village can go from half an hour to 2 hours. Take the train that connects all the villages, the Cinque Terre Express. By boat, with amazing views over the villages. Number 5, Lecce, the Baroque city. Much less known than the previous cities, it's however definitely worth a visit during your trip to Italy. Lecce, located at the base of the Italian boot in Puglia region, is a very beautiful Baroque town. There are churches, museums and palaces everywhere, all sharing the same architectural style. To see: La Basilique Santa Croce, the Basilica of the Holy Cross, the Historic Center, the Dome of Lecce, Sant'Oronzo Square, Fagiano Museum. Number 4, Verona, the Shakespearean city. Verona is the city of love and of the tragic destiny of Romeo and Juliet. Everyone has already heard about it, but do you know what are the best things to do in town? Here are the best places to visit in Verona. Juliet's house, the opportunity to admire the famous balcony and take a picture with your lover. The Piazza Bra, where Verona Arena is located. Piazza dell'Erbe with its market, bars, and restaurant terraces. The Basilica of San Zeno Maggiore, the oldest church in Verona. The Castel Vecchio, a 14th century castle turned into a museum. Number 3, Genoa, port city. Genoa is and have historically always been a port city. Christopher Columbus, one of the most famous adventurers of all time, was born here. The city is also full of monuments and beautiful sights to admire. Not many people visit it, but it's a shame, because there are very nice things to see in Genoa. Things to do: the port of Genoa, where you can visit the aquarium and see a replica of a pirate ship. Don't forget to take the glass elevator to enjoy a panoramic view of the city. The historical center with the Piazza dei Ferrari and its beautiful fountain. Walk along Via Garibaldi and visit one or more palaces such as the Palazzo Reale, the Palazzo Bianco or the Palazzo Rosso. Stroll along the Lungomare, a 3-kilometer seaside promenade. Go to Baccadas, an old fisherman's village with colorful houses. Number 2, Naples, historic city. Naples is the European city with the largest historical center, so you can be sure there are a lot of churches and monuments to visit in the city. Naples is also very famous around the world for its gastronomy. The pizza, created in the 1600s as a street food for the poorest Neapolitans, as well as the famous Neapolitan sauce. Naples must-see attractions. Start with the historic center and its Duomo. The Piazza del Plebiscito, a huge and very photogenic square with beautiful monuments surrounding it. The Vigiliano Park and its magnificent view over the bay. Visit the Archaeological Museum, which houses objects from Pompeii archaeological site. Go to Pompeii, located about 40 minutes by bus or train from Naples, and witness the damage caused by the murderous eruption of the Vesuvius. Number 1, Lake Como. It's also a very popular shooting location. For example, you might have seen in it in Star Wars Episode 2. A part of the movie was shot at the Balbianello Villa, on the lake shore. But Lake Como is more than this. Around the lake you can visit beautiful fishing villages and enjoy many hiking trails. A must-visit in northern Italy. Best places to see: Como City and its pedestrian center. Tramezzo and Villa Carlotta with its sumptuous botanical garden. Bellagio and Villa Melzi, a source of inspiration for Stendhal himself. Varenne and the Villa Monastero with its promenade at the edge of the water. Castello di Vizio and its panoramic view of the lake below. And of course, if you're Star Wars fan, the Villa Balbianello. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour of Italy's top 10 things to do in Italy. We hope you've been inspired to add these incredible destinations to your travel bucket list. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please show your support by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more travel adventures from around the world. Remember, your likes and subscriptions help us continue to create exciting content just like this. Until next time, happy travels!